Everyone, welcome back to episode 2. And in this episode, we're going to be covering the individual that goes by Stalkaz The Stallion, aka ChaseDerg. He originally went by Stalkaz, but after being exposed multiple times from my website and report, he has since changed his profile to ChaseDerg to try to cover up any allegations against him. The first bit of evidence that we're going to start taking a look at is the sexual taboo topics that he sends to his Discord. For multiple years in Stalkaz's Discord, he had never had any age verification set up, so he had public not safe for work channels where they had been posting topics such as furry pornography. In this case, all the way back in 2021, I have evidence of him posting art kinks and sexual artwork. And additionally, I have evidence from 2022 of him having sexual conversations with both minors and adults within his Discord. I didn't start investigating Stalkaz until 2023. That's when I started getting a bulk of the evidence against him, such as taking a bite out of used diapers, or Disney sexual furry characters with animal genitalia, or even a shower curtain with his fursona on it. Stalkaz had a mixed array of fetishes and fantasies to post all over his Discord. Not only did he post all the disgusting stuff shown prior, but he had also posted zoophilic artwork of feral horses. After multiple years of Furry-Amino underage individuals calling Stalkaz out publicly on the platform for not having any age verification linked to this Discord that he shared publicly all over his bio and his public voice chats, Stalkaz tried to clear up any allegations against himself by stating that he has strict verification in his Discord. He has always had strict verification, and that no not safe for work is being shared with minors. This, of course, was debunked by a underage individual from Furry-Amino, as they had asked Stalkaz simply for the 18+ role, and he had given it to them. Stalkaz continued to try to manipulate this situation, to try to neglect any blame against himself, but in all reality, he enjoyed this attention. Only a couple months into 2023, as I started to investigate Stalkaz more, he had then started posting sexual images of his body in gimp suits, in nude bodysuits.
Woof.
But he had posted these photos, even with his own genitalia sticking out in one of them, to everybody on Furry. And not once did the Furry-Amino staff do anything against Stalkaz. Not once did they ban him, strike him, mute him, censor him, nothing. They let these photos jump around all over the place, and then when it came to blame, they started blaming anyone who had the pictures. Anyone who was given the pictures, anyone who had voice chats that the pictures were sent in, anyone that had this image of Stalkaz that could publicly embarrass him in any way that he himself sent out, the staff tried to hide. They tried to protect him because he was the only YouTuber in their community giving any popularity. Only 3 months later after that, individuals on Furry-Amino began to start making call-outs in public, accusing Stalkaz of this pedophilia, of showing his body, of showing this not safe for work art to all these underage individuals and not taking any accountability for it. Stalkaz linked his not safe for work profiles, not just his Discord, but all of them. His DeviantArt, his Twitter, his Instagram, his YouTube, all of them were shared all over his live voice chats that he was in daily on Furry-Amino. Grooming and manipulating minors to join these platforms, to join these links, to get his channel more popular, but also luring them into this dangerous situation. And even if you've watched the first episode where I had spoken about Silverclaw and the abuse in her staff team, this coincides with a lot of that evidence, where Lord Aberth even had his pornographic links shared in his bio and they had never been removed. This was a common occurrence on FurryAmino, even in the furry community, where they try to indulge underage individuals into this disgusting behavior and try to manipulate them into believing that this is normalized, and they do believe it. A large amount of the community sets aside any evidence, any video, even the first video and even this video, to deny any claims that these individuals are bad or nasty or pedophilic or predatory, but the evidence showcases everything bright as day. As months went on and Stalkaz was still not banned, he continued to share disgusting artwork in his Discord. That of, I had gone to one of the leaders named Enigma with evidence to get him banned from the community. However, Leader Enigma tried to deny any claims that this was dangerous for the community. Stalkaz posted pictures of himself in a diaper, in disgusting sexual clothing, more gimp and puppy outfits, all to share with his underage community. And when I shared all of this evidence to more of the FurryAmino staff, you guessed it, they banned and censored me. And additionally, when I had gone to Leader Rev with this evidence, he threatened me with a dox of my own personal information, such as my name, my address, and also my workplace address. All to try to censor me and to threaten me and to scare me into not sharing any of that evidence against Stalkaz. And as you may have seen in the first episode where I had exposed Silverclaw, she herself was defending Stalkaz, blaming the minors for seeing any of the disgusting stuff that Stalkaz was posting on the internet, blaming anyone else except for the pedophile himself, the 40-year-old man who goes on the internet to send disgusting furry pornography with multiple minors because he can't find any friend his age. Into 2024, the FurryAmino community had enough, and an enormous amount of underage individuals had come out about their own personal experiences with Stalkaz, personally exposing him for all the disgusting stuff that he shared and forced underage individuals into seeing. Additionally, disgusting videos of him jerking off were posted publicly to his Discord, again, to multiple underage individuals who had to report this evidence to me.
Oh, God, sloppy word. If we freeze it here? Yeah. I mean, last I checked, I do not have 7 fingers on one hand.
Now, isn't that what they refer to as the uncanny valley?
Yes, it is.
Finally, we were able to get Stalkaz banned from the community, even though it was by the near end of 2024. An individual that was known to send evidence against Stalkaz when they were a minor had then found evidence that Stalkaz was posting CP, the word that cannot be mentioned, in his Discord, to other adults, to other underage individuals. He was endorsing other pedophiles that were well known in the FurryAmino community, such as Dash. Even though Stalkaz was banned, he still had hundreds of pedophile supporters within FurryAmino, individuals lashing out against my website and my communities for exposing him. People blatantly denying any of the evidence was real. Even the videos of him jerking off sent to minors, individuals think that it was all AI or made up, even though back then, AI videos weren't even that intelligent yet. I joined a FurryAmino Discord run by a female named Karnaru, who will also be mentioning in another video due to her defense of Leader Rev and his dox over myself and my family. But besides the case, I had entered this Discord trying to resolve the situation with Leader Rev, but I had only been met with multiple individuals trying to blatantly deny any of the allegations against Stalkaz were real. And to today, there's not much that can be done about this individual other than exposing him to as many people as I possibly can. The stuff that he does online and that he continues to do online will continue to be unpunished until we do something about it. And I hope you guys can share this video too to help expose these dangerous individuals and get rid of them permanently from this community. Thank you once again for watching this video, and I'll hopefully have another video out soon so that we can continue getting rid of these individuals from the internet. Stalkaz now goes by ChaseDerg, as you may see with a lot of his profiles. He has long since forgotten the Stalkaz The Stallion profile name. He's trying to wipe all of that evidence clear and all of the allegations clear. Even in his latest stream, he has tried to block and censor any of my comments.
Again.
But he can continue to panic and continue to censor the information, but I won't stop until everyone knows the stuff that he's done to children online.